Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my life. Welcome to me life. Welcome to me life. Guys, hope you are doing great on this beautiful Saturday morning. Guys, I'm trying to get the adrenaline rush. I'm trying to get it. You ever woke up and you still want to sleep? That's what's happening to me right now. I'm feeling tired. I'm supposed to do my daughter here. Supposed to braid my daughter here, but I'm not getting the adrenaline to get up from this bed. I'm just feeling so worn out. So how are you guys doing? I just decided, okay, let me go live. I'll talk a bit and see after I finish talking if I'll feel much better to get up. Because I was about to fall asleep. I was about to fall back to sleep. So how are you guys doing? If I go to sleep now, oh my word. Sometimes when I feel like this, you just need a push. Sometimes you just need a push. I don't know if Miracle is sleeping because Miracle woke up earlier. She feeds the fish and then it looked like she went back to sleep. So she woke up, we're loosening her hair. She washed her hair last night and then I was trying to pull some braids to braid her hair. So when I called her, I didn't know she fell asleep. So I basically woke her up. So I don't know what time she went back to sleep. If I had known she was sleeping, I wanted to comb her hair, plait it. Because when you wash your hair, if you do not comb it, it's going to be a bit naughty. Ooh, how are you guys doing? On this beautiful Saturday, I'm still feeling sleepy. I still want to sleep. I want to sleep. I just not feeling to do nothing. And it's good enough when you get up early, for example, if I should braid her, it's better. It works out better. If I get up early and do whatever I want to do. No, I don't have the strength right now. On this day, Saturday is here. On this day, good morning. Saturday is here. On this day, I pray that good things will find their way to you. My wishes for you include a peaceful mind on God's blessing. Amen. Same to you. So on this day, we're praying for grace, we're praying for mercy, we're praying for protection. You want to date me? Why you want to date me? Yes, sure. It's the 26, 27 to confirm. I'm waiting to respond. Just checking in that you are still okay. It's the 26, 27 to confirm. Good morning. I'm just sending an email. Kim. Sure. Have you bought the paint as yet? So yes, as I was saying, yeah. Hi Layla. As I was saying, has this ever happened to you guys? You woke up, but yes, still you want to sleep. Has this ever happened to you? Because I got up this morning and I'm feeling so sleepy. I'm supposed to start braiding my daughter hair, but I'm just not getting the adrenaline to do it. Would have far off in it, and it's best to do early because I'm a bit slow. So if I start braiding early, I'll finish early. If I start braiding late, we're gonna finish hours at night. I'm gonna be so tired. I got a hairdresser. She's very swift. Ooh. Within maybe 3 hours top, she'll finish. Depending on what she's doing, because she tends to do it maybe a bit bigger. In which there's another one, she's a bit slower, so she take a bit longer. Maybe I take longer than her. I don't know, but I take very long when I'm doing it. That's why sometimes I tend to use hairdresser. But sometimes you have to, sometimes you have to do it yourself, isn't it? So always your day going so far? What are you guys doing? Or your daytime wherever you're watching from, or your nighttime, or you're just getting up, or you're at work. You got a lot of us that works on the weekend, isn't it? I myself sometimes works on the weekend, even Sundays. I try to avoid waking on Sundays, but sometimes occasionally I do work on a Sundays. Guys, I'm telling you, it's not easy. I don't know. It's not easy at all. We just have to take things one step at a time. That's all we can do, you know? I just want to stay in bed. I wish I could stay in bed for the whole day, I'm telling you. But if I do not, I start my daughter here, then I have to do it later or tomorrow. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna relax for a bit and then see how the days goes. But for now, just don't wanna get up. So I'm just lying down and I said, let me talk to you guys for a bit. You know? Take it from there. I'm very sleepy, I'm telling you. I went to my bed. I think after 3, maybe that's why. I wanted to sleep. I think after 12, so on, after 1, I wanted to sleep. But that's what happened when I want to sleep, just sleep. I wanted to sleep and I didn't. I stay up. I fight it. I fight this. That's why I'm feeling like this. I fight the sleep because I was doing something and I decided I need to finish what I'm doing. So I was fighting the sleep as I didn't went to bed until after 3. Maybe that's why I'm feeling like this. I was so wanted to finish what I'm doing. So I said I'm not going to bed until I finish. So maybe that's why. If I did went to bed a bit earlier, maybe I would feel much better. You know? That's what happened. One of those things. So what are you guys doing? Lord, I'm praying for your guidance and your protection. Good and mercy should follow us throughout this day and forever. Lead us in the right paths. Show us the way. Guide us. Let us, for those who have aggression, let there be a calmer person. I pray for us to be calm in situation. I pray for us to handle situation calmly. I pray for your strength. I pray for your guidance. I pray for you to show us the way that we do not take things at heart at times. I pray for for us to be a better person in Jesus' name. Guidance, protection. Protects our going in, protects our coming out. Whoever planning evil against us, let it backfire in Jesus' mighty name. Whoever not happy for us, let us see the light in Jesus' name. As I pray, no weapon that form against us shall prosper. As I said, no weapon that form against us shall prosper in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So guys, you are happy, yeah? We went to the park yesterday. We enjoy ourselves. The video was a bit too long. We enjoy ourselves and we did tour a bit. The weather was like, for example, we went out first because I did help my daughter with CV because we're trying to get her a little part-time job. So I helped my daughter with her CV and we decided to print. I forget, someone did advise us to print maybe 2 and then go to the library and you get it, just a photocopy. I forgot all about it. So I wanted to print 10. It was too expensive. So I said, reduce it to 5. Only to forget. I just remember that my daughter college, she's able to print free. So I did print 5. So I was saying she need to maybe print some when she go to college. Print maybe another 5 or so. Maybe 10. Okay, you can't have too much. No, maybe 5 because if times goes by, she still has to edit, isn't it? So we went to, although one of our viewers was advising us not to go too early, not to go too late, because after we finished CV and everything, it was like after 3 in the evening. It was late. We went on the road late. So I was like, let me just walk. So the original shop that I saw my neighbors working, we said, okay, let me go there and in case we need to drop it in case. Although it's late, because they said first impression count, punctuality. But I said, let me just go in case. So we went there. So I said, oh, I know it's a bit late, but we're trying to do the CV and ASA, etc. So she was like, oh, some say, is the manager in? Maybe we should just leave one. I know it's a bit late, but maybe we just leave. And she was like, oh no, something happens yesterday. So the manager has to leave. Something happened to his son, so he has to leave early yesterday. So it won't be in until Monday. I was like, oh. So it won't be in until Monday. But luckily we did go to the shop because we're planning on Monday to go like maybe 9 o'clock. However, I said, what time do you think is best for us to come? And she said, anytime after 12. Because he's like, she's there in the morning. Manager starts after 12. So I said, luckily, I would go in the morning and then he wouldn't be there. So at least that will give us much time to go elsewhere. Thank you, British Mapper. Thanks so much. How are you, Christabel? How is the day going? So by God's grace, the 5 that were printed, we're going to try to take them to 5 different places. We're going to start off there. And then whenever she go to school, she can print the rest. So by God's grace, we're going to get up like maybe before 12 so we can go to the managers after. Go other places, then go there after. Nice. That's lovely to hear. I myself, I want to sleep. So I said, let me go live for a bit. I'm just not having the adrenaline. The original plan was get up early, then I'll start my daughter here. I'm going to braid it. I take a bit long when I'm braiding because I'm a bit slow on it. So I wanted to start very early, but it just never. Thank you. I did it myself, you know. Decided to do it myself. But it's my hairdresser, one of my hairdresser, because I buy this curly ear. So I thought we'd do like crochet. I buy this curly ear to crochet in. I wanted to crochet in. So it was like for December, Christmas. So when I give it to her, I said, okay, crochet mine. And I think I said, braid my daughter, crochet mine. And eventually she was looking at it and said, you can pull it, you know. I didn't know that bit. She said, you can pull it and twist it. I said, really? So we're pulling it together. We loose it together. But I wanted her to twist it. So eventually, she's supposed to come like the following week. I got a job. And I said, oh, although I want my hair to do, I said the job is more important. I was doing the job, I thought I would finish. I just have to cancel my hair. I said, I can always wear a wig, isn't it? For the Christmas, because it's only one day. So I canceled the hairdo. So, however, we still have the hair. My birthday now, so maybe that hair just I get frustrated of me to keep changing. Well, closer to my birthday, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, or maybe she shouldn't do my hair at the appropriate. I don't know. But closer to my birthday now, I book an appointment for her to come and do my hair. And I got a job again. No, I was doing a job. I thought I would finish on time. But eventually, if I wasn't at the job, because I was like the main person at that job. So if I was not at the job, I know that anyone else at the job, they're not going to put the effort in to make sure that finish on that specific day, the job. So I said, you know what? I have to go. Because if I don't go, the job won't finish. Because they're not going to show those effort. Because I'm not there. I'm in charge of the job. So yeah, I said, you know what? I cancel. I supposed to do my hair. I think my birthday was a Wednesday. Supposed to braid my hair the Monday because the job take a bit longer. I have to cancel because I said I have to be there. It's whoever is there wouldn't finish the job without me. So I just cancel again just to finish the job. So after finishing, I cancel with her. So after finishing the job, I said, okay, Tuesday, let me call her. So I called her on Tuesday morning because she was at work. No, I think she was in college that day. So when I called her, she said, oh, I'm in college. I just finished. So I said, okay, can you come and do my hair? She said, okay, I'm on my way. She never turned. I was so mad. So I figure, because I kept changing. So when I said, okay, can you come and do my hair? So I was waiting, you know, take out the ear, put the ear down, waiting for her. I said, okay, I look nice for my birthday. She never turns up. I was so, and the worst part of it, although she didn't turn up, she didn't even text me to say, listen, I'm not going to come again. I'm waiting. She said, when I said, how long will it take? She said, about an hour. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, I've been calling her, send her a message. Then eventually when she do reply, she said to me, oh, I just decided to go home and have a shower. So I figured that she's going to have a shower and comes back. She never comes back. So I don't know if because I kept changing. So she never comes back. So on my birthday now, I decided to wear a wig again. So eventually the other day I said, you know what, let me try and do it. I braid my hair myself, but I don't like because I take very long. And I never really use this type of hair to braid my hair. So I said, let me do it myself. So I do it myself. Free money. I save money, isn't it? Although it stay longer. So I decided to braid my daughter, but she doesn't like sitting long like myself. She doesn't have patience. I did have another hairdresser, but that one, she's faster, but she's more expensive. So I'm trying to save money. She's very swift, but she's more expensive. So with that hairdresser now, I decided, okay, let her just do my hair. So when I did my hair, my daughter was complaining, I don't want to do it. You take too long. She was complaining. So I said, you can't wear a wig all the time. Either you're going to go with your natural hair and let me braid it for you. Because our hair kind of fall like mine. We hair fall out. So if you're not treating the hair, it's going to fail. I don't know what. I think I'm using too much things. And my hair was like, oh, I didn't know it's like this. My real hair was like, oh, that was. So eventually I convinced my daughter to braid hers. So the following day, I decided to braid her hair. And when she finished, she was loving it. So now I'm going to braid her hair again. She was like, oh, I wish I could go to the hairdresser. Too long. Because she would have gotten out. Maybe should have been to the hairdresser and coming back home now from the one that is swift, the faster one. But I said, let me do it. So now I'm supposed to do it, but I'm still. Yet last night I make sure I pull the ear so that way it doesn't take my time when I start braiding. I just braid, no pulling, no sorting, maybe just comb it out. So hopefully I don't know how long I'll stay, or if I'll ever do it today. Only God knows what's gonna happen next, is it? But if you know I'm in bed. So that was it. He said God is in control. And we're having a lovely day. Nice and sunny. Hi, Epson. How are you doing? Nice. But even if the day is sunny, you can't watch the weather. I think I'm itching. It's in my neck. Dark spot. Something is just itching. Every time I just itch. It just itch. Even if the weather is sunny. Because yesterday when I went out, I wear a jacket. And I was like, oh, it's hot. I shouldn't, because I started sweating, you know. So I came home and I said, okay, let's change. I removed my jacket. When I went outside, it was cold. I was like, are you joking? In the corridor, you know? And it was cold, but thank God I was sneezing a bit. But thank God I didn't catch cold, you know. So one of those things. You know, sometimes, you know, in our jobs, because sometimes, you know, some of us, when we work, something you love. For example, you take on a job, it's something that you love, and then you start working, and then eventually now, like you start, has that ever happened to you guys before? You start changing, you don't want to do that job anymore. Has that ever happened to any of you guys before? There was one place I used to work, and I used to love. Why KFC? Why I used to love working at KFC? One, we work as a team. Teamwork. So if one person finish their duty, they help the other one, assist the other one. That's one. Two, what they used to do, because it's a leftover, because I myself, I never used to eat fast food. You're not going to get me eating out, because I'm a person like that. I love to see how our individual prepare the food. So I never used to eat fast food until I start working at KFC. Because our team used to be so tidy and clean. So I assume everywhere else is like that, but no. So when I used to work at KFC, what I used to love, because I used to wonder, because when the guys, used to be the guys that fries the chicken, they season, they skin the chicken, not skin the chicken, clean the chicken, wash it, and they season. And then, you know, chicken is like one big tray. So you want big men. You want strong men. So they would put the chicken into the fryer. That's it. So what I used to like, my favorite in KFC used to be spicy and barbecue. I never liked original so much. And the spice that they used to use was so delicious. You'll eat KFC, you want more. Well, I like barbecue, it used to be soft and nice. Because all they used to do it, they used to fry it first. And then after they fry it, then they add the barbecue sauce and they put it in the oven for a couple of minutes. And when it comes out tender and nice. With the spicy one, they put the little spicy stuff and they add little flour and they season along with the flour. And it come out crispy. And it's spicy. So I used to love this, crispy, spicy. They don't really do it over here. They got maybe spicy, the little teeny one, but like the big chicken, I don't know, they don't do it. And it doesn't taste as good as Jamaican KFC. So I don't know if they're using different spice, but it tastes totally different. And why I used to love working KFC, for example, they cook, like they fry chicken, and then whatever leave over, they would send it to charity, and we end up sometimes the manager would just give us a couple. We'll get like a piece or a 2 piece, but they mostly give leftover to charity. However, like for example, leftover spicy, they don't repeat. They don't put that on the shelf any. They don't put it to sell. Original leftover, every day you get fresh chicken. However, with the original chicken, they fry the original and then they would barbecue it. So with the original chicken, if a certain amount left over, the original chicken can be barbecued the following day. So that's the only chicken they would repeat. But for example, spicy chicken, barbecue chicken, those, anything that left over, they send those bits to charity. You know? And I remember I was working KFC. And oh my, our team used to be so good. Our team works together. And my perfect shift at KFC used to be night shift. Why? Because we got our own vehicle that take us home. our own vehicle. So when we finish nights, I will clean up, and each individual will clean up after ourselves. So or whoever working in, if you work night, all the place pick and span for the workers in the morning. When the workers in the morning, no, is the night shift basically clean. Workers in the morning clean as you go. But you know, if you're working, you can't clean. Like for example, in the kitchen, you can't be wiping floor. That would be a very big hazard. So you just work, you work, you work. At the end of the shift, whoever works at night, they would clean. I think KFC used to finish like maybe 11 o'clock at night. So whoever finish off at night, they'll do all the cleaning. So whoever working in the morning, fresh. They get fresh, nice, clean kitchen. All you do, you just come and prepare the meat, season the meat. The guys them sometimes they used to season, like for example the meat, they season them at night, and then they'll bag them up and leave them in the refrigerator. Leave them. So when it comes out, they just put them on the whatever, put them in the basket, put it. You know? I remember one time we were working, and what happened when we were working, yeah? 2 times, you know, we're going home because the driver that takes us home, myself and a friend of mine, because both of us were living, like they call it phase 1, phase 3, no, first Manatee, second Manatee. So my friend was living, and there was another one that lived third Manatee. So sometimes if 3 of us working at night, we got company. So first Manatee, second Manatee, sometimes we work together. So the driver will just let us off, and then he'll drive to his destination. So his destination is close to us, but it's a bit further. So one time, like 2 minutes, no, say 5 minutes to our house, boom, I don't know if he was sleeping. And he went into this pothole, burst his tire, you know. He called right at the gas station. Luckily, there was a gas station. I can't remember if the gas station was open. But he burst very close to the gas station, but very close to our house, so we could just walk home. So then those time, you know, that means everything changed out. Because those time, although the road was lonely, because after the drivers like drop everyone, I take everyone to the destination, we were the last, maybe like 10 person for the night, 15 person. So it's like a van. It's full for the night. So he has to drop everyone, and we were the last because he's living close to us. So we were the last person to drop home at night. And that night, he went into a pothole. Hi, Colleen, darling. Thanks for joining. He drive into a pothole. And his tire burst, you know. His tire burst into the pothole. And when his tire burst, we decided we wasn't going to leave him. We have to wait on him. So myself, it was just 2 girls, you know, 1 man, you know. But at the time, the road wasn't that dangerous. Now I don't think if we could ever do, because, you know, they got some side. I don't know why these youngsters nowadays, they change. They change and they're doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. But at the time, the road was lonely. Although it was lonely, we decided to stay with him. So we stayed with him until he decided to sort out that van. And then when he finished sort out, we could all easily walk home, because we were like 5 minutes away from home. But we decided to stay. He sort out the van, sort out the wheel, and then he take us home. When he finishes, it's like after 2, we reach home. Reach home after 2 in the morning. But it was worth it, you know. I remember there's another time now we went, because like I went JA, and we used to have this gentleman. I don't know if he's still alive now. We used to have this gentleman. He used to take us, like, for example, if you send barrel, you have to go and pick it. So we used to go in his van, and he used to take us and to go and pick it. And I remember, you ever say, never drink and drive. Don't. If you drink, don't drive. Even as I'm talking about drinking and driving. You know, yesterday I was in the post office because I wanted to return something. And someone came behind me. And the worst part of that person have a child, you know. And the person smells so strong of alcohol. I was like, oh, even the scent alone let me start feeling sick. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is too strong. The person so the first thing comes to my mind was like this: is this person driving? Because the alcohol was so strong, it making me just smelling of it, making me sick. I'm telling you, ill. That's how I feel it. I said, oh my. Then I said, oh my God, somebody drink too much. It's strong. And I figured it was the person behind me, because the one was in front, never smelled like that. Until the person that comes behind me, it was so strong. When I said strong, I think that was way, way over limit if that person driving. Anyway, that, I did say something. I did say whoever drinking, it's too much. I did say that. That's it. That driver now, we didn't know the driver drink, you know. And the driver supposed to take us to go, like, to collect our bar. He take us before and everything was okay. And we don't know because I was so close to him. He's at the front, he's a van, and we are at the back. And the driver just went to do this patrol. I don't know what he was doing. Tire and everything. And you know, that was Jamaica. We were on the road like for 5 hours. 5 long, it was frustrating. It was devastating. I didn't know. We weren't going to pick. We were going to look at something. We weren't going to pick. Then there was a shop close by. We have to go to shop and buy a little snack because hungry start walking. Because he was trying to sort out the wheel, you know. Then I realized the driver drink. I was smelling. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, something you can't smell it, you know, unless they are close to you. But sometimes if they drink too much. So I was like, oh my, from that day until today, I never use that driver again because that's dangerous. You can't be drinking and driving. You know? So I assume that maybe because he was drinking, that's why I went into that pothole. Could have kept us. God, thank God, we are here to tell this story. Because the man was, and you can know, you know, you can know the way the person drives. You can know if they are under the limit or over the limit. Because there was 2 occasions he was driving. I was like, why is he driving like this? He wasn't driving normal, so you can tell. So on that Pacific day, I was still thinking, but I didn't say. And then the man went into the pothole and the wheel fly out. One piece I saw, oh, everybody saw screaming. So at times, if I'm going with somebody, I'm going close to you to smell if you're smelling of alcohol. If that I'm not driving with you. So I have to say, for that day, I said, thank Jesus. I said that day it was frustrating. We were on the road like for 5 hours. Frustrating, devastating. And we're far away from where we're going. And there was only one, I think there was a supermarket close by. And that supermarket was steep. Okay, you know, after they charge you, they put tax on top of whatever. We couldn't find, there wasn't a place you could go and buy fresh. Oh yeah, there was a place across the road. They said you could buy fresh, you could buy cooked food. But guess what? There wasn't no light. Yeah, there was an issue too because there wasn't no light. I think petrol station was out. The driver couldn't get his start. I think he went to do, I can't remember, that happened years ago. And he couldn't. Hi, Kayami. How are you? That was years ago. So, because there wasn't any light, petrol station wasn't active. It was so draining. That lady that have her fresh food selling, it's gonna be cold. We couldn't buy food because the food cold. Because there was no light for us to get warm food. So that's when we went to the supermarket and we tried to get snack. It was expensive. Because at the time, even Crips, you know Crips. Normal Crips where you could buy like for £1. You get one Crips, you know, 6 for £1. In that store, I think 6 Crips was like $1,000 odd, and $1,000 odd was like £5 at the time. I was like, crap, expensive. Miracle, you're not gonna do it here. No. At least I'm talking, you know, so you're giving me adrenaline. What you mean, no? We need to do your hair. What are you doing? At least I'm talking to you guys, so I'm getting the adrenaline. Earlier, I'm not feeling sleepy anymore, so that's in some way that's good. You know? So my advice is, if you drink, don't drive. You know, sometimes, you know, individual, they're going through stages, they're going through things in life. And because you're going through things in life, the worst thing you could ever do is to drink or smoke. Because you feels like, because you're going through a situation, you feel like, okay, if I drink, I'll feel better. It will make you feel better a while, but it will make you feel better for a while, but it's not good. You're gonna end up turning alcoholic, and then you're gonna drink yourself down to maybe early, you know what I mean? It's not good. And then when you drink, you can't, if you drink too much, you can't think. I used to have this friend, yeah? And every day she said every day she would buy 5 beer. A beer? Woman, you know? No, 5 or 4 beer. She'll drink 4 beer every. So I said, why do you drink it? She said, because she have to. I said, no, that's not the way to go. She said, but if I drink it, I feel much better. I don't think of things. I said, no, you're just telling yourself it's not good. You know? So not because you're going through a situation. If you're going through a situation, pray. Drink water. Don't drink liquor. Because if you drink, then you get addicted. And then you start get addicted. You can't do without it because that's what you're relying on. So when situation occurs, you say, okay, let me go and buy a beer. Let me go and buy a Guinness. Let me buy some rum. Let me buy some alcohol. And then before you know it, you turn alcoholic. And turning drinking, it doesn't solve the issue. So no matter how you drink, it may make you feel cool for a while or okay, but it doesn't solve the issue. I'm not a drinker. I can't drink, but I drink occasionally. My favorite would say Baileys. Why I like Baileys? Because rum cream is in it, and I love cream. It tastes like ice cream. You know, I think they have one, Baileys, they have one in Jamaica, they call it, is it rum cream? It is similar to Baileys, but however, the one in Jamaica is more stronger because the rum is so strong in it. Baileys is also strong, but if you combine them, in the one in the Jamaican rum cream is stronger than a Baileys, but it's similar. I remember one time this man, one of my daughter, a friend, I think she dropped what happened? He came to pick my daughter because our friend was having a party. And she invited my daughter. So he came to pick my daughter. What these people? He came to pick my daughter. And he said, oh, cause I didn't know this man is. So I said, I need to know you. I didn't know. It's my friend, dad. So he said, okay. So I get his address. I have to get his address. I tell my daughter to pin me. I need to know where he's going. Because he's taking my daughter to his house. So when he came to pick for the first, you know, some of those country, so you have some country, whenever they're meeting you or they're greeting you, they always bring you a gift. So he bought me this gift, and that's what the man bring me. Alcohol! So I said, I don't drink, you know. It's like the man know my mind. It was something similar to Baileys. It was creamy, you know. So I can't remember the name. But it was creamy, like Baileys. I said, wow, I said, I don't really drink. Because he never really called me and asked me, what do I like, what do I... He just bring and say, okay, as a, you know. But it was creamy. He bring all that stuff, but me just talking about the Baileys. The thing like Baileys, it wasn't Baileys. So I said, okay, let me just taste it. It was so strong. I said, no, I can't drink this. It was even stronger than rum cream. It was maybe similar to rum cream. But you can taste the rum in it. Proper liquor that, you know.
Is it safe to eat raw?
Eh? It's safe to eat raw? Yeah. I never really eat it raw before. Where you want to eat it raw? Read it. You see, you can't eat it raw. We normally use it to jerk. What are you making?
I'm making a sauce for the burgers.
You're making burgers? My daughter making, that's all she feeds on, burgers. So she want me to get fat. Come on, seriously. Make proper food. Miss Burger Belly. So that's what I'm saying. Things like this, I drink occasionally. Once in a blue moon, because I'm not a drinker. And I can't even drink because simple look at taste, I'm out. I can't drink. I can be aware of what I'm doing though, but I'm out. So I do not drink. You know? So, my advice is, if you have situation, pray on it. Get someone that you can talk to. Do not turn it into drinking. Because even smoking, you know, you have individuals that smoke. When they smoke, they feel much better. And then when they smoke, it takes their mind off things. That's not the way to go about it. I got a friend right now, I think she smoked 10 cigarettes per. I said, no, it's too much. Try and reduce your intake. So I said, how much do you used to make per day? 10. I said, what? 10. So I said, try and reduce. You know, I have a sister. I'm my eldest sister. I think that's the only one. My eldest sister used to smoke. And she break herself out of it, you know. Maybe she realized it was bad. She used to smoke cigarette. Maybe she used to smoke weed. I don't know. But she used to smoke cigarette. I myself, when I was a child, young, you know, you see your cousin them smoking, because my cousin they used to love the weed, you know. I used to see my cousin them smoking. I decided to draw a bit. I said, let me taste it. I decided because they even, you know that weed, the tea, you know, weed is a medicine. The tea, I drink the tea now and it did a long time when I was a child, not now. You know, the weed is good for you, drinking. So when my sister used to smoke, she break herself out of it. And though she do, it's something, if you want to do it, you can do it. You can't tell yourself you can't. Because my sister used to smoke a lot per day also. I don't know, all of a sudden she take up smoking, but she used to smoke. And then all of a sudden she decided she don't want to smoke anymore. So her way of getting over smoking, I don't know if you guys are aware of ice mint. They call it ice mint. We call it ice mint in Jamaica. It's a minty sweetie, very minty. So that's how my sister stopped smoking. Instead of smoking, she used to suck on an ice mint. So every time she wanted a cigarette, ice mint. And she used that to take her mind off smoking. Up to today, my sister never smoke again. And I'm happy. It's not good, you know. Smoking and drinking. Nothing wrong with you, like if you go out like a party, you get a little, you drink a bit. Not smoke, drink a bit. But like to take it like every day, you're drinking 4 liquor per day. You're drinking 1 big, what they call it, 2-liter drink per. It's not good, you know. So try, no matter the situation you're going through. Try and sort another way. Pray. You know, prayer do work, you know, if you believe. Pray. Get someone to talk to. So you don't have to go into drinking. It's not good. You know, too much drinking is not good. As I said, that lady, you know, she dressed so nice, you know. But she smells so strong of liquor. So maybe she going through issue, decide drinking. And then she have a child beside her. Can you imagine if she's drinking? Is she driving? That's not good, you know. There was a child beside her. But all I say, the liquor is too much. I didn't really say nothing because sometimes you have to be careful, you know. And if someone, if us drink too much and this scent is so strong that even the person smelling it feeling ill, that's not good. I was feeling so ill, you know. So that's not good. So I'm just praying if whatever she's going through, she can just take her mind off drinking and sort it. Because drinking, whatever you are going through, I'm saying to anyone that is watching, drinking isn't the answer. Smoking isn't the answer. It will make you feel okay for a bit. But after it wears off, then you're going to want more. You're needing more. You're wanting more. Just like, what they call it? Sleeping tablet. I remember, you know, when I think too much. I remember years ago, I couldn't sleep. You know, you want to sleep and the moment you start thinking. So I couldn't sleep. I start thinking. It's like my mind stray. And my mind, I start thinking on what. I start thinking on all sort. And the moment you start thinking, the sleep went. So because of that, I get to understand I have that issue every night. Every Saturday. Not every Saturday. Every night. The moment I would be in bed and I want to sleep. And the moment my mind stray, I can't sleep. So when I went to the doctor, what did the doctor give to me? Sleeping tablet. I said, Doc, I can't sleep. Have you got anything? They gave me sleeping. When I get home, I decide, no, I'm not taking it. Because you see, the moment you take it, this thing is temporarily fixed, not permanent. You see, the moment you start taking a sleeping tablet, when it get used to your body, it got no use to you anymore. I got a friend, because he's in the same, when he's not drinking, he's taking, I said, no, it's not good for you. pray, take your mind off these things. I know no situation is permanent, you know. We all make mistakes in life. You may make a mistake, you're sorry, but pray and move on from it. Drinking or sleeping tablet isn't the answer. What would he do? Every night I see he's trying to drink a liquor. One bottle, you know. So it look like if he drinks it, he sleep. Yeah, make you sleep. When you're not used to it, you sleep for a bit. How about when you get used to your body? It has no use. And that's what happened because he started taking sleeping tablet now. Then I remember one time he came to my house to tile. And it's like he can't sleep, you know. He used to sleep at my house sometime, but I get to understand I have this special sofa bed. When he sleeps in it, he said when he sleep on it, he sleep. I said, really? He said, yes. When he's at his house, he doesn't sleep. So it was more contented at my house. And I remember I was doing tiling. And he was like, Mish, I soon come. I said, where you going? There's a guy, he wants sleeping tablet. You have to run, go and get the sleeping tablet. I said, oh my gosh. I don't know if he's still doing it now, if his mind is gone. But I used to say, no. What's that?
It's sauce.
Where you get this from?
Where did I get it from? I made it.
Where does this container come from?
The
Whoa, it smells nice. Where you use it? In sriracha?
I used everything almost.
Oh, this looks delicious. I want to taste it. So my daughter make what do you use?
Like put it in the fridge so it like stays fresh.
What do you make to use it?
Ketchup, mayonnaise, sriracha, and
ketchup, mayonnaise, sriracha,
and then some. What's it?
So you use it barbecue sauce too?
Yeah, and the barbecue sauce.
But I don't think you shouldn't make so much. You should maybe try with small. You don't want it go off.
I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
You stay too long, it might go off
and
in the
plus
fridge.
We're gonna eat a lot.
If you're gonna eat it quick, you're fine. But you know. So what I'm saying, those things smell like proper. You see what she just make? You know, like when you go to a restaurant and you get this on your barbecue sauce, that's how it smells. You see, this little girl can put her onto things, you know, but she, by God's grace, you know, where she ready. These are the junk she eat. Put it to proper food. Put your hand to proper food. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. Drinking or smoking isn't the answer. So with my friend now, and he decided to, I don't know if he's sleeping or I don't know if he's mind content, but I figure why he went to that, because he did have a lot. He was like here. Now he's here. No situation is permanent. He did have a lot. And then he lost a lot. Hi Callum, how are you? Refreshing my memory. He did have a lot. And then he lost it all. So maybe that's what turns, hi, how are you? And maybe that's what turns him to decide to start drinking. And then decide he can't sleep because too much on his brain. So sometimes, you know, when you're in a situation, you take your time. You don't try to rush and try to make it up top. You try to do more than what you can do. Take your time. Because that man was like this. Now he's like this. You see? So you take your time. So when all of this get to him, I say, I did have it all and now I lose it all. Where you turn to? You turn to drinking. No, that's not the answer. You can't sleep, you turn to tablet. Sleeping tablet doesn't work. Because the moment you get used to your body, it's not going to work. I got this little friend. I know this guy maybe over 20 years now. And I get to understand it was he was hurt. I came in one month because my phone. Okay. Say, alright, how are you doing? I got this guy. He's a friend, yeah? Now and then he calls me. But what happened? What happened to him is that I get to understand, because sometimes he used to be a nice guy and he used to can do electrical work and stuff like that. But he just went from, I get to understand he had a girlfriend. So that's why you see love can do a lot of things. He was in love with this girl. And the girl hurt him. I don't know if she cheats on him or what, but she hurt him. You know, sometimes people play you. Then when they get there, they're not interested anymore. So the girl, and it look like he take it in his brain. He take it to heart. From then, he never comes back the way he was. He take it here, and that's it. Like he brain smash. Because of that, he has to, to the hospital, they gave him tablet. I don't know what type of tablet they give to him. Like his mental health is gone. His mental He's not there anymore. Because of one woman. I don't know what that woman did to him, made that happen. You know? And this guy, you know, you have a time, you know, if you're down, you know, no matter how good this guy is, if you're in your lowest point, although he has mental health issue, if you're in your lowest point and he call you and he decide to talk to you, when he finish, you feel, before he even finish, you feel so good. But another time, if his mental health chip in, when he call, he's saying pure nonsense. Sometimes I just hung the phone on him. Yeah, one time I just block him. I call because he like, he starts talking me. There was a point I said, I'm going to report to him. No. But I get to understand because it's his health. Because when he's not taking, I get to understand if the tablet that they prescribed for him, when it's working, it's like when the tablet get used to him, it doesn't work anymore. He has to be in hospital a couple times, well, you know. And when the tablet doesn't work for him, that's when he trigger. And then he starts talk all 20 times my phone ringing out. And ringing my phone is one thing, you know, but what he's saying. So that's why I block him. So I block him, then I unblock him. I cool off, block him, cool off. Then because he's a person, you know, sometimes he needs some I talk to him, and sometimes I try to encourage him, you know. Sometimes a little bit of encouragement. So it's like sometimes when the tablet doesn't work, he has to be admitted. He admitted in the hospital at times, and they have to change the tablet. So it's look like unless God decide to heal that guy, he's gonna be on tablet for the rest of his. You understand? Just because, you know, sometimes people mindset, some individuals are stronger. That's what happened. Some individuals are stronger than some. So some individuals can take anything, some can't. Some are, the brain mindset is so weak, so you can't. So that's what happened. Before he moves on, he take it to heart. When that girl hurts him, before he moves on, he takes it to heart. And because he takes it to heart, he's living on tablet now for the rest of his life. Unless God decides to touch him, you know. And then when one tablet doesn't work, he goes to the hospital. So far, he's doing well because it's months now. He'll call me once in a blue moon just to check. I decide to unblock him. But when he start with his foolishness, I block him. Because he'll call you 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 6 a.m. That's the time he call you. Calling is one thing, but what he's saying in the background, what he's saying on the other line, nothing. So I'm just praying that God will heal him, you know. So we both try to encourage. I try to encourage him and he listen, you know. When I encourage, okay. And he'll make a mistake. For example, if he said something that I don't like, then he'll come back and I say, I'm not, I block him. Then when I do unblock, he said, I'm sorry. I say, yes, but he said he's sorry. When the mindset again, he start. He say he's sorry, you know. But when like the tablet not working, he start. But so for the past maybe let me say 6 months, I haven't heard him with, because I think I unblock him. He even called me the other day. When I block him, sometimes I block, you know what I did? Even when you block him, he still call you, you know. Because I block his line, he decided to call me on private. So I said, you're stalking me. And at the time, I couldn't get to block private, but now I can block private. So when he used to call me, I couldn't get to block. I block him, and then he started calling me on private. So because of that, I missed a lot of important calls. Because he called me on private, and I decided to block him. When I'm getting important call, I ignore it because he called me on private. When I block him straight, when he called me on private, when important, I don't answer. So when important people, I assume it's him, and it's not him, and I don't answer. And then when I leave, I said, oh no. So because sometimes I'm upset with it. Sometimes I'll be like, because of you let me lose a lot of important call. But sometimes you have to see with him because it's the mindset, you know. So we just have to pray. By God's grace, I think God will touch him. I don't know. I pray that maybe he'll find that's happened like years now. So I don't know, because I'm trying to encourage him. He was even talking to one of my friends at one point, and it's that person, you know, when he talks to you, you know, man, you might feel down. You may be on your lowest, and when he's in his good mood and he talks to you, you're up there. He's that sort of person. So I'm just praying to God that he'll be that person without being the one that I don't like, you know. Pray that he'll come back to his senses. I don't know, you know, that's what I'm saying now, we all have to pray. Because some of us is more stronger than some. Some of us is so strong, we can tackle anything. Some of us can't. And that's what happened to him. Thank God he's still around. Maybe a lot of people would have cut themselves. A lot of people does that because of love. You see what people sometimes do for love. But that's not the answer. If someone hurt you, if someone cheats, someone break your heart, you feel like that person was your only. No, it wasn't. That person just wasn't for you. Okay, if that person did love you and want you, that person would be in your life forever. They would do nothing to hurt you. So if that somebody hurt you, that don't mean you go and cap yourself. Pray to God. He'll give you, that person wasn't for you. That person wasn't for you. You'll get someone better. Don't take it hard. Just say, thank God you saved me. Simple. You know? Don't take it to heart. Because some people go cuckoo because of it. Because of relationship and love. Some people end up going cuckoo. I don't know what you're saying, Viking. Sometimes you go cuckoo because of love. Don't make love make you do something you regret. You do something that the worst thing a person could say when they do is say, I'm sorry. What have I done? If the worst thing you could ever say, but it's already done, you can't undo it. If me did know. That's the worst thing. If me did, when it's too late. So if somebody hurts you, God will find you someone better. Just stay for yourself. Stay with yourself for a bit. God will show you the way. God will show you someone better. Don't go and cap yourself because of love. Don't go and do things you're not supposed to do because of love. Because in the end, you're still going to hurt yourself. You understand? Don't go cuckoo because you might love the person deeply. The person never loved you. The person hurts you. The person use you. The person dump you. Move on. It's going to take time because you're going to feel hurt. You're going to remember. Love makes me agree to my wife buying expensive things. Give me an easy life. Ain't you the lucky one? Ain't you lucky, Viking? You know? So that's it. This is a God working mysterious way. Sometimes he tests you. You just end up meeting the wrong person. Sometimes the wrong person taught you a lesson. You'll end up meeting the right one. That's how relationship go. You start off on a wrong foot, then you'll get back your foot. That's how love is. So not because somebody, amen, amen. Amen, peace and quiet. Amen. Good for you. That's it. You're not gonna go, you go cuckoo now, that person move on with their life. You cap yourself. You cap it, that person move on, you know. That person, I'm gonna say, Michelle who? Nigel who? Cause you're gone. You're gone out of this world. With the person still going on. Moving on up here. Or decide to move from one fractal to another. Or one man. You understand? So if they hurt you, just move on. You're gonna feel hurt. Take time. Take time to breathe. Take time to come to your senses. Take time to cry if you want to cry. Cry, cry, cry. You'll feel better. You'll stop crying one day. But don't do something you're going to say. The worst thing a person could say, if me know, there's someone better for you out. There's good men out there, no? Just like there's good women. There's horrible men. Just like there's horrible women. But it's to find that person. You understand? It's just to find that individual. You know? There is someone in the world for us. Maybe we just don't even meet them yet. There's always someone. So don't go and cap yourself because of love. You're in love and you say you can't live without. You can't live with without this person. You can. There is someone better for you. You cap yourself. What happened? After not even a couple months, maybe before you even run cold or whatever, the person move on. Move on quick because they never want you. They never interesting. Yeah, he works in mysterious way. He tell my wife, you must spend his money. Take unto thee Go forth and spend. That's what God tell your wife. Good for her. All joke aside, I love you real. Thank you so much, Viking. But it's true though. Don't go and cap yourself because of men or women. There's another man out there for you. There's another woman out there for you. Don't go and go cuckoo. It's not the end of the world. Somebody you might put your effort, put your life, put everything into this person. And then the person end up turning their back. Leave them. There's a thing where they call name karma. Maybe that same person gonna come and beg you, in which you're not interested anymore. Let them stay with the karma. Listen, I tell them. You ever hear they say, do good, good follow you. You do bad, will follow you. So my advice is always do good. Always. You don't know when karma will come for you. You do good, good follow you. God is good all the time now. God don't like dirty. You do clean, clean will follow you. You do dirty, dirty will follow you. That's how it goes. God don't like dirty. You know? Is it? We are old, but there is someone for it. Exactly. I'm lucky enough to have found my... Amen, my brother. Amen. You got women are awful. I'm not gonna put it on men. Men are awful. You got women are horrible also. But it's to find the right person. Sometimes, you know, we might meet someone and we think he's the right person, but that person isn't for you. In due time, you'll meet the person. You're going to say, oh my gosh, this is the person I was pining on. This is the person I was, you know. So with this guy now, if he didn't take it to heart and know has mental issue, he would have found the one for him. He's a nice guy, you know. He's a very good guy, and when he talks, if you're on your lowest point, before he finish the conversation with you, you feel so good. You feel up there. That's how the guy is. He'll just talk to you. Just call you on the phone and he start talking to you and you feel well, you know. But it's just unfortunate because someone hurt him and he take it. That's why some people take it to heart. They cap themselves. This one now, he has mental issue because of it. He is not saying what I know. That someone hurt him, but he's not saying what the person did to him, but I know. So that's why he's like this, the way he's acting right now. I am a man. No, I am awful with a nice exterior. It's built into men to be big. Just try and do what's right. Really? So you know yourself. So if you're telling yourself you're like that, you know yourself. But it's good to be honest. At least you're not faking it. If you are telling the truth. In Viking, if you're telling the truth, at least you're not faking it. You're being real. Some individuals, they fake it. They pretend. And when you pretend, you know, let me tell you something. Pretense never lost. When the person is real, it continues. When the person pretend, it doesn't work. Because you only can pretend for a short period. The mask will come off. That's why I try and be real no matter what. Be yourself. Don't fake it. Don't pretend. Don't try and be a person that you're not. You know? When you know, you know. I don't do wrong by my wife. I don't cheat. You don't cheat. That's good. So the Lord says there's good men out there. There's man out there who say, okay, this is the woman for me. This is the woman I'm staying with. And they're not even looking at another woman. In which you have some at home. They leave from Sarah, Michelle, Juliet, Miracle, Alicia. Every minute they would. And those people you have to be careful with. You doing that, you can take home something. Your wife feel like you're so good to them. You're so committed. They're not going there, but they're doing it secretly. Then the same one bringing back God knows what to the wife. That's not good. That's why we always pray now. God show you. God can show you things, you know. If you pray and believe, God show you things. I myself, sometimes I can feel when something is not right. How God give me that little touch. I can just, sometimes I can't tell, but I can feel it. I know. That's so mysterious. You know? So try and be. What's the my question is this? If you know that you can't stick to one woman or one man, why do you married? That would be my question. If you know that you can't stick to one woman or one man, why don't you live your single life? Do not live with a partner then. Live by yourself. So you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. You don't have to worry, okay, may have somebody at home. No. You want to live a single life, then live your single life. You understand? Don't want, okay, let me do this. Why should I do this? You understand? When me and Mrs. Viking are walking together, we see a good looking man. We both like that. Oh, I'm like that. Damn, he's fine. If she's just say, then we got really? No. I admire handsome men. Every time Mama do it, I say, wow, he's a fitty. Oh, Mama. The other day I was driving, I saw this guy. I was like, oh, Mama. You can't, nothing is wrong with doing that. It's where you're going to go from there. Nothing is wrong with admiring another person. I even admire women. I'm not a lesbo. I'm not into women. But if I see sexy women that I'm gonna, whoa, she's looking good. Whoa. Sometimes I even say, you are looking, that's it. That don't mean I'm a lesbo. I'm not. But I love to admire nice, sexy body, nice people. I'm just like that. You understand? Myself. If I see the person they're looking, I say, whoa, you're fit. You have a guy I used to fancy. But call it in case you watch this video. Why he was so, let me tell you why I fancy this guy. His voice just take my breath away. And he's good looking, you know. He's tall, he's handsome, you know. And when I see the first time the guy exchanged word with me, I was like, oh, Mama. His voice just have my body going. He got a nice body, you know, but the voice, you know, like, babe, something wrong with me. You know that song? Every time I'm alone with you, that voice he got. You keep talking about me loving you. That I can't remember that man, but that voice just take my breath away. So when the guy is talking, it's like my whole body shaking. So I used to fancy that guy, and he's handsome, you know. That's what happens. Sometimes the ones that I'm handsome is switched the other way, you know what I mean? I used to fancy that guy, you know. Only to find out. I said, do you have a girlfriend? Yes. I never see a girl, but I see another person. So I was like, are you joking, mate? He's so hot. That's what happened. Sometimes the ones that you fancy, they're not into female. He was so fit. His voice just take my breath away. Although I know that he switched the other way, I didn't stop fancying him. I was like, oh my, what a waste. He was so, I'm telling you. The way the guy looked, I was like, oh, I love to see nice looking guy. I love to see fit. The moment I see fit body, I was like, oh. It's like it takes my breath out, especially if the voice is like, every time I'm alone with you, you keep talking about that deep, sexy voice. I need help. I'm telling you, when I hear the guy, my whole body, you know, I'm not. I'm not. But he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me that he switched. He just said he has a girlfriend. But I never see a girl. So that's why I know he's the other way. You understand? A lot of people, they're not going to tell you because they feel like, you know. I see the other opposite, but I never see. Even on Christmas, they can't make Christmas dinner for him, you know. I remember there was one Christmas I made Christmas dinner. Then who comes out of his property? The opposite. And he said he has girlfriend. I'm not going to say much because I don't want him to slap me if he's swimming. So I figure, although he didn't, but if he did say, I wouldn't keep it against him or nothing. I would still be his friend. God help, please, she turned. No, I'm not. Definitely not. Definitely not. You can't lock up? No, definitely not. No, I'm not like that. Although he said he has a girlfriend, but it wasn't a girlfriend, it was the opposite. Because I never see a woman coming out of that place. Never. Never. For some, especially, remember on Christmas, you know. Christmas, you want to spend special time with a special whatever. I never. So that way, he never said to me, but I do believe that he's that, you know. Because you know, a lot of people, they're not going to say, no, I'm not. I'm serious. The guy just take my breath away. He moves. He said he moved. I don't know what went wrong. No one then we talk. You know, but, and I've known that person for years. I've known that person for years. And Christmas Day, I make him dinner. I can't forget. I made him Christmas dinner. And then I was like, what about your girlfriend? I got a friend. A friend was staying over for the Christmas. And it wasn't a girl. So if you are into, you know what I mean, why would there be a Christmas? That's supposed to be your time with your woman, isn't it? So that's why I figure that person is that sort of person. He's not into, you understand? He's not into the girls. He's not into girls. But he's hot, I'm telling you. I think I should change him from his perfect. If he did tell me, maybe I would change him from his perfect. Well, he didn't tell me. I just know though. I know. Sometimes you can know, you know. This is what usually happens. Sometimes you can know. But I just know. I never see him with. Never. Never. So for me, to me, I find that a bit different, you know. No, it was not. He used to come to my house regular. He used to like my daughter. But I don't think he's into female. I don't think. But he didn't tell me, but I know. You know, something you can know. I know. Yeah. But he's a cool guy. I like him. Yeah. You keep talking about Louis, baby. So you want Santa Claus to put him in your stocking? Yeah, I would. Yes, I would. The way the guy, you know, someone that doesn't know, it takes my breath away. My whole body shiver when you're not listening to me. That guy got me going, I'm telling you. Looking at him, because when I just meet him, I was like, ooh, he got a nice body. He's tall. I love tall men, and he was tall. When he started talking, I said, oh my gosh. Oh, mama. His body alone, you know, his body, physique, everything was perfect. And then when he opened his mouth, oh, mama, his voice takes my, you know. So that was it. Sometimes I daydream about that guy, but he switched. He's the other way. He's not into women. If you ever hear me talking about him, I say, Michelle! I don't think you'll watch my video. Let's hope not. I'm not calling any name. I got a lot of men friend. You know, a lot of people, they're not going to tell you what they are or who they are, isn't it? Because maybe they feel insecure, so they're not going to say. Unless you know. Or unless you catch them red-handed, but they're not going to just come up and say, I'm this. Some will. You want to meet this guy? I think he moved now, so you're not going to meet him. He moved away. But now and then I saw him. I got his number. We talk. We talk now and then. We still communicate at times with each other. But I don't ask him. You know, sometimes these things are personal. Some people don't like to discuss things like that, you know. And worse, you know, Jamaica not into certain things. So maybe that's why he doesn't want to say, you know. You know. Alright. Isabel. You know, Jamaica not really like certain. So maybe he's like that because I'm a Jamaican. Maybe he doesn't want to say. But bless him, he's okay. He's a cool guy. If I must say, he's a cool guy. Something wrong with me. Every time I'm alone with you, my daughter is making junk. Pure junk food. This look Miracle is making burger. She just made the burger sauce. Miracle burger not finished yet. I'm just waiting to see the burger. Then I show you. Then I make go. She's making burger. She's making burger sauce. Mm-hmm. No, I never really think that, you know. I invite him to my house a lot. He come over to my house a lot. He had Christmas. I think I even make cake for him. I make fruit cake. I make Christmas dinner. Yeah, I invite him. But his voice just make me weak. At times, sometimes I don't even miss seeing him. Because he just, although I know look like he switch, every time I see him I was like, oh, it's like I get weak. So maybe it's best for me not to see him. But I still talk to him, not once in a blue. You know? No, I never really think of that. I even saw him the other day because it tells me that he moves away. He's living far. That's what he said. So I saw him. We just met and I was like, what happened? What are you doing here? He said he just came to check some people. We just meet. He's living very far now. Very far away. Yeah. Friendly drink with him. We had, I think he did give me something for my Christmas once. I think he gave me a drink. I don't know if we did drink together, but he did give me a drink for my Christmas. You know, sometimes individual just give you a bottle. Hey, that's for your Christmas. A voice friend. Yeah, my voice. His voice takes me away. He got nice body, but the voice just up there. The voice. He got nice physique, but the voice. I can't remember that man. The thing. Every time I'm alone with you, you keep talking about you loving me. Miracle, you don't finish your burger. Let me show them your burger. Miracle making burger. So Miracle, I think I'm going to have a shower. And then I'm going to braid her hair. It's almost after 1 now. Oh, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy I get to talk to you guys. If not, then I might be sleeping. Because I was feeling so sleepy. Until I said, okay, let me go live. So by talking, it keeps you awake. I was feeling, I need to go back to sleep. So now after I finish my video, I'm going to pull up my little bed. And I'm going to do my daughter hair. I'm going to shower first. Pull my bed, shower. And I'm going to do my daughter hair. So it's good. It's good to have convo, isn't it? Because now I'm awake. I was feeling so sleepy and weak. We should have started long time, but one of those things, you know? Well, at least this give me the adrenaline now by talking to you guys. And thank you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for commenting, you know? Miracle, a burger there. Let me show them now. Oh, how long? 5 seconds. Hurry up. Miss Burger. I call her Miss. This is what she eats. Before she go cook proper food. Why can't you cook proper food?
You're the proper food cooker and the junk food cooker.
I'm the proper food cooker. No, you have to learn to cook proper food. Take out the chicken so you can do French fry tomorrow. By God's grace, you'll do French fry. Take the chicken out, Miracle. So you're going to be responsible for French frying. You need to cook. If you don't cook, start cooking, I'm not going to let you buy no more junk food. You gotta start. You need to cook at least 3 times tops or 2 times per week. That would be okay. 2 times minimum, 3 times maximum. Over 3 times, 2 times minimum. He's thinking about Giant and his sexy boy. No, I wasn't thinking about him, It's because I'm talking to you guys. Remember, I was saying stories and stories and stories. I was talking. And then I don't know, that's, sometimes you go, you don't even know what to say. Because when I started, I was just talking, when I started the video, I was just talking about my sleep. I can't sleep. And then I started talking about my work and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was even thinking about him. Sometimes I don't even remember him. Sometimes I don't even remember him, to be honest. Unless he sent me a message, I remember. If he was around now, then I would see him every day. But I'm not seeing him, so I don't really remember him. Yeah, I would see him every day. 'Cause a lot of time we meet. A lot of time. We communicate, but not that regular. But we still check up on each other now and then. We send each other a message, you know. Other than that, we don't talk. Miracle, where the burger the bad? Let me show them.
Wait, I need to clean up the kitchen.
Bring the burger. You want to bring me cold burger?
They're in the thingy.
Oh, it's still warming. Miracle making burger. Sherry, I'm gonna taste her burger. She use sriracha in her burger sauce, barbecue sauce, ketchup. I think she used mayonnaise. How much ingredient? 4? 4 Miracle. But it look nice. It look tasty. But I don't make so much next time. Make just a tiny bit. Okay, don't want you make sure maybe every other 2 day. Cause that look like it's gonna last more and it's gonna start spoil. Use small bit. Just do small. So like for example, burger sauce for today. If you want to go for tomorrow, don't let it go over 2 days. Okay, you know, it's not really airtight. Maybe if it's airtight, it would preserve longer. But it's not airtight to keep it too long. Oh yeah, let me show them the burger now. I don't want to stay too long. You're making burger and taking ages. Hurry up. Why are you taking so long? Aisha, did I take my popcorn? I can't find it.
I did not take your popcorn.
Where is it?
I don't know. Why?
Maybe I eat it without realizing. You know, something you eat and you forget. Bring the burger, I'm hungry. Viking said to send him some burger. Send Viking some burger. That's what she feeds her. Chicken nugget, chicken fries, burger. And the worst part is full of her belly. She's full up. You cook proper food. You say you cook proper food, she'll eat today. Tomorrow she don't want it. She doesn't eat proper food like 2 days straight. She'll eat it today. She don't. But however, burger, she'll eat it Monday to Sunday. Sunday to Monday. No, Sunday to Saturday. So, yeah. That's burger. And we call her British junk food picnic. Because we never seen nobody like this. Pure junk food. Yeah, pure junk food she eat. She should eat chicken. If you have money, or if you leave her, if she have money, every day she'll eat McDonald's. Monday to Sunday, McDonald's. That's how she love that something. But proper food, you know, get her eat it. Yesterday we were passing and she was like, that smell nice. Mr. Miracle, that smell nice. She was smelling somebody's pot and she was like, oh, that's tasty. I said, really? She having a different sense than mine, because to me it doesn't smell, you know. But she was like, that smell tasty. It was passing somebody else. So we got different tastes. Making it, and that's what we'll get her in the kitchen to make burger. As long as a junk food, she'll be in the kitchen 24/7. If it's proper food, you're not getting her in the kitchen. I don't get it. I'm not getting it. She stated that I said, why don't you like to cook proper food? She said because it takes too long. But look how long she in there making the burger. So if you're cooking, like for example, dumpling and potato with some chicken, isn't it? How long she in the kitchen now? Basically the same time. I don't get it. So I itch me here and I see a man I'm gonna use for my burger.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Oh my gosh! Look there. Look at this. Thank you. Where's the sauce?
It's inside it.
It's the sauce inside the burger, and she still put mayonnaise with ketchup, fries. Maybe the fries cold. Thanks, Miracle. See, fries getting cold. Miracle, why didn't you do it hot? It's good. Time for me to go, guys. It's been awesome. Thank you. Thanks for chatting with you. Just want to show my burger. Ah, the burger hot, but the fries cold. How? You can make too much things. And chicken over 2 burger. So guys, I'm shipping out now, yeah? Thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day. That's my breakfast and lunch because it's after about maybe 2 o'clock now. Bye-bye. Miracle, I'm not happy.